back with us, and he's here with the Roku bundle.
Yeah.
Nice to have you back, sir.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Hello, everybody.
Now, this is the Roku Ultra 4K and one for all antenna bundle. What does all that mean in English?
Yeah. Here's the good news. Well, first of all, here's two words you never hear together in the same sentence: free and TV. And I'm not talking about the television itself, I'm talking about what we watch on the TV. So Roku to the rescue, to be able to watch hundreds of thousands of channels, hundreds of thousands of movies, TV shows, whatever it might be, with this little guy and with your voice. What is streaming? What is a Roku? Before we go any further, let's talk about that for a second. David, this is like putting a computer brain in your television that allows you to access whatever it is that you feel like, without having to necessarily pay for it. Yes, Netflix and Disney Plus and all those channels still require a subscription, but this television right now is watching, well, it's watching in the past. We're looking at in the kitchen, I believe, probably from this past Sunday. Okay, and we did that by simply plugging this black box into the back of the TV, connect it to the internet like you would cable, go to the home screen, and basically go wherever you want. But I want to start with the fact that there's all this free goodness right here. Not just QVC, but the Roku channel itself has free. Pluto TV, Tubi, Popcorn, it goes on and on and on and on and on. But then add to that the ability, because this is the question I get, every time we show you guys something that connects to the internet for the TV, you go, can I get my local channels? Yes.
Yes.
Can you believe that this tiny little razor-thin, paper-thin, wafer-thin device, if you live within 60 miles of wherever the towers are, for ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, you plug this into the back of your TV, like the old school, I don't know, rabbit ears, right? They used to sit on top of your TV. They used to sit on the roof. Now, they can go pretty much anywhere to give you all of your local channels.
There's all this free TV that's swirling around your home. You need a way to harvest it.
Yeah.
You need a way to grab it and bring it into the TV, and that's what that white square is all about.
Yeah, it's like the magic decoder ring to get that TV. But let's talk about what Roku is for a second. This box turns your TV not into just a smart TV, a brilliant TV. And the remote itself, and there's the box right there, connected to the internet and the power, allows you to do cool stuff like this. There's a microphone on the remote. So you go, well, how do I get to QVC? Just say, open QVC Plus. Because if this app wasn't there already, it would find the app and download it for you. And once it downloads it, because this is the Ultra, it's the fastest device they make, which means at any given time, I can go over here without cable, without a fee.
Oh, I recognize what he's wearing.
If you're here, then how can you be?
How can I be right here?
How, if this little man he's gone. But you get the idea.
He's come back. There he is.
There we are. Look how fast that is. Look how clean that is. Full 4K. It's not just that, though. It's the ability, David, to go back to that free. All right, let's go over to the Roku channel. Actually, let's not go to the Roku channel. Let's find it with our voice. The kids are driving you nuts. There's a TV in the basement that doesn't have cable. You just need something to keep them quiet for a little while you do whatever you have to do. Show me free movies for the kids. I don't know where those movies are, but the Roku does. And look at that. Every single one of these shows, every single one of these movies are all free. Free. Now, a question a lot of you have is, okay, I get this home. How much does it cost a month to use it? The answer is nothing. It's free. Now, again, in all fairness, if you subscribe to Netflix or Hulu or one of those services, yeah, there's a fee for that, but there's no fee for the rest of them. And let me show you, David, just a couple more examples of free. Here's Pluto TV. All of these networks, they're free. Let's go back home. How about Tubi? And you're like, I've never heard of Tubi. Who cares whether you've heard it or not? It says free movies and free TV. It's all free. And we keep going and going and going to wherever we want to go.
Everybody hates Chris.
There it is. New episodes, they're here, and you don't have to pay a cable bill for anything that I've shown you here.
That's what makes this great. So not only will it harvest all that free TV that is swirling around your home, but it will also give you, thanks to your high-speed internet, so much free content. Content you're not paying for. Now, if you own a prescription or a subscription to, say, Disney Plus or Netflix, you can enter that information and get that loaded here as well.
Yeah, so you're not watching it on a tablet, you're not watching it on a phone all the time, you're watching it on the screen that you paid all that money for. Something else, and I can't speak for every cable network, but this is how Meg and I save a bunch of money. We paid in the past, I don't know, $13, $14 a month for DVRs. More, forget the DVR, for the cable boxes themselves. And I had them in all kinds of rooms because we have a bunch of TVs. Xfinity knows that the Rokus of the world are coming after them. So what they've done is they've given you an app, and I can't show it here because I don't have clearance. But if I was in my house right now, I could go into the Xfinity Stream app, I put my cable information inside there, and this will mirror every single cable channel that I'm paying for without paying for a box or a DVR.
So great.
So you can put them on as many TVs as you want, and this becomes your cable remote.
Yeah, and more people are moving to this kind of television watching. They're doing away with traditional forms of television, and as long as they've got a high-speed internet in their home,
that's it.
That's all they need.
Yeah, and as you look at this video right here, you'll see just how simple it is, and we're giving you the ability to be able to access content, David, that you can't get on cable. This is their most powerful, this is their fastest player they have ever produced, with not only a remote that has voice activation, but you can find your remote if you lose it simply by saying, hey, Roku, where's my remote? You can set the remote down.
Was that ABC News I just saw that?
Yeah, that's on there as well. Again, all these apps that are inside there, it's really up to you to go find them. Right? You just
Every
use your
night
voice
that
to
I'm not
find them.
working, I watch ABC Evening News.
There you go.
Yeah,
well,
there it is.
Now you can get it on here.
We have fewer than 2,000 of these left to go around.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
There are a lot of people out there who say, you know what, I'm spending all this money for traditional television, and my family is just not watching it.
Yeah.
I never, ever want to hear anyone in my family again say, there's nothing on TV tonight. Oh, yeah, there are thousands of things on television.
There's plenty.
You're just not finding them to watch. You need to go look for them. And Roku helps divide them up. Movies for the kids, action-adventure movies, horror movies, mystery and suspense thrillers.
It's just harnessing the content that's out there.
Comedy.
Yeah, comedy, drama, whatever it might be. Another really cool thing, you can do private listening. So we give you a set of earbuds, or any earbuds that you have that are wired, can plug into the remote onto the side there. You turn the volume down on the television, and if you're trying to fall, or your husband or your wife's trying to fall asleep, you can continue watching whatever you're watching using the headphones instead of the television speaker. Give you all the cables to hook it up, which, by the way, is two. One goes into the wall, one goes into the back of the television, and then use the remote to find what you want. Like, who's David Venable?
Oh, heavens.
Let's find out. Oh, man. Well, apparently you work here. But isn't that wild, though?
And found all the shows that I host, too.
Well, but here's the thing. Somehow it knew that you are on this channel, which is pretty incredible. In the same way that I could say, show me movies with Bill Murray.
Oh, that's the animated film that I did.
Well, there you go. That's why I found that then. But I just asked for Bill Murray, and look at this. It went and found pretty much.
Meatballs.
Yeah. Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
Man, that was a great movie. Lost in Translation.
Oh, and The Razor's Edge.
Yeah.
Scrooge.
One of my favorite Christmas movies, and I'm not just saying that. Look at that. All those movies for all those actors or actresses that you don't know where they are, they're right here.
Dustin Hoffman. When I was in college, they played this at the Carolina Union, and you went on a Friday night, you paid $1.
Yeah.
And you got to see Tootsie.
That's cool.
I remember that.
I miss all that stuff. Give me an actor or an actress real quick.
Oh, Dustin Hoffman.
All right. Show me movies from Dustin Hoffman. There they are. Might be my all-time favorite from him. Rain Man?
Rain Man.
Yeah.
You asked for it, you got it, Toyota.
There you go. And I'm sure we go way back.
Oh.
The Graduate. Come on, right?
Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson.
That's where it started, right? There you go. So again, not knowing where your favorite content is here. You just have to pick up the remote and ask for it. There's a microphone built in. By the way, this remote will also control the volume and the power on your TV.
I think we can safely call this the future of television.
I think it is. And you know why? Because I think we're all to the point now where we're like, I'm paying for 1,000 cable channels that I don't watch. I watch this one, this one, this one, and this one. Well, guess what? Peacock, an extension of, I guess that would be an extension of NBC, correct? Yes. So you've got CBS, they have a streaming channel now. All of these different networks have streaming channels that you can get for a handful of dollars versus paying, $270 a month.
Ooh, here's an actor. Let's see if they have the movie I'm thinking of. Richard Dreyfuss.
Richard Dreyfuss. No way they don't have him. Jaws better be at the top. Come on. forgot he was in Close Encounters.
This is the one I was watching. Mr. Holland's Opus.
Yeah.
That is a good movie.
That's a good movie.
That is such a good movie.
And you can watch that movie right now. That's the cool part. Not waiting for it to come on TV, not having, well, we don't go to the store anymore to buy that stuff. But depending on what kind of mood you're in, depending on what you want to watch, there it is.
Wow.
And free TV with the antenna.
So many ways for you to be watching television that is going to cost you next to nothing. I mean, the cost on your screen is basically what you're paying.
Yep. No monthly
for
fees.
all of that free television that will be coming into your home. Brett Hamilton, always good to see you back,
See
sir.
you too.
Nice to have you here, buddy.
See you soon.
This is E319901. We'll keep you shopping and updated on that. Let's also tell you about